Good morning, everybody. Bob Knakal, Chairman and CEO of BKREA, coming to you on another episode of What Would BK Do? And our question today comes from Aman Kharbanda. And the question is, BK, what is your top strategy for someone breaking into leasing in a new market? Well, Aman, I have to tell you, I don't really know anything about leasing. And I think it's so interesting that in our real estate brokerage business, being a mortgage broker is very, very different from being a sales broker. It's different than being a leasing broker. I don't understand leasing, but if we just look at sales 101, I think pick an area of specialization. If you're a leasing broker, are you going to do tenant rep or are you going to do agency work? And I think the approach to each of those is very, very different. If you're doing agency work, do you want to do a certain type of building? Do you want to work in a certain area, a certain class of building? If you're doing tenant rep, do you want to represent a certain type of tenant within a certain industry and really get to know what makes that industry tick? But again, I think that, as I always say, expertise is such an important thing. The more focused you are, the more specialized you are, the easier it will be for you to differentiate yourself, and that differentiation leads to a competitive advantage, and that's what we're all looking for. So I'd say pick a slice of the market that you want to specialize in, get to know it really, really well, and then focus everything around that specialty, articulate that specialty to your clients, and just become an expert by knowing everything about the market. Thin enough slice so you can understand everything about it, but big enough that you can make a great living doing it. So I'm sorry I couldn't give you a more in-depth answer, but I just don't know the leasing business. I've never done a lease, and I wish you the best of luck. So thanks a lot. Continue to send in your questions to What Would BK Do? Send them to Mo, send them to me. And until next time, have a great day, everybody.